What up, folks? I am Ultrazilla, and this is the Ultra Z News Tamashii Nations 2021 special report. A little bit of a recap for you guys, what we saw this weekend. Yes, it's kind of a weekend update, but we're not going the full gamut of toys here. But we are doing a large portion of Tamashii Nation's output at their huge Tamashii Nation 2021 expo that they had. A little online expo for everyone. It wasn't open to the public. They did a lot of shows, a lot of YouTube videos, like live streams, and it was pretty awesome. They did a lot of really cool stuff, a lot of performances. So if you didn't watch it, you could go check out from Bandai Spirit's YouTube right now and check out all the videos. Just a disclaimer here. As we get into this, I won't be covering everything we saw at the show because, be quite honest, I don't know a lot of it, and there's certain lines where I do get stuff from every now and again. Like, I just don't know it well enough. There might be a little sprinkling here and there of some of the bigger lines. But that said, there's some big lines that I'm not covering here at all. So, if I don't cover a line that you love, let us know down below. What you liked about that stuff, what you want to see from the lines you collected I didn't cover. And apologies for not being able to cover it. It's just, there's so much, I just can't possibly do it all. But let's get into it. Let's take a look at the stuff that interested me in one way or another, starting with, of course, SH Monsterarts. And this could have been a breaking news all on its own. But I decided not to do any breaking news on any of this stuff because I knew that there was going to be a lot of live streams after the initial dump of, the bulk of their reveals. So I just wanted to wait and see what we saw in a lot of those live streams. And I was able to get a lot of screen caps for this. So there you go, guys. Godzilla 2004 Final Wars Goji is finally official, guys. It is a thing that is happening now. We're not going to get full details until 11/25 on this, which is this week, guys. So, just relax, be careful, be careful, be patient, and, be careful too. Why not? But it does look really good. They had some shots. Here is the Gigan, which is dropping here in the States in the next week or two. So if you did order that through a retailer, through Bluefin, be on the lookout. You should be getting invoiced for it any moment now. I'm excited. I am going to be getting it through my pals at Muteki Sales. The link is down below if you want to check them out. But yeah, I'm getting that new version of Gigan. But anywho, Godzilla 2004 Final Wars, Final Goji here. One that a lot of us have been anticipating. Really can't wait to see this guy in person. And just own an SH Monsterarts of it. I really love this suit, whether you like Final Wars or not. And I do like Final Wars. I think you gotta love this suit, man. It's so great. It has a really good, sleek feel to it. There's a bit of that 70s Showa, hero Godzilla in it. But he's got a mean streak too, and this figure really demonstrates that, in my opinion. I really like what I see. It's very nice looking, at least from these promo shots, right? And we will be getting more promo shots soon, so do stay tuned to my Facebook page for all of that. And I might mention it in a another Ultra Z news as we get closer to pre-order time, so which I think is going to be coming soon. Moving on to Hidera, we did know Hidera was coming from the big Godzilla store celebration of G-Fest, not G-Fest, Godzilla Fest. But what is cool here and what we did find out is it's not just the final form Hidera. We are getting the flying Hidera, and we're getting the little sea Hidera from the beginning. So, this is very zoomed in here. Here they are. looking awesome. This is from the live stream, and this is why I waited for this, because I wanted to get some more pics of these guys. They look awesome. The eyes have like clear parts and then painted over it, so it's got a really cool look to it. Very, very nice stuff, all of them. And the flying form is tremendous. This little head poking out of the sludge sea form is, it's cute. But look how big. You can already tell the flying form is actually huge. Now, I don't think there's any articulation on that one, but it is tremendous and just really good looking. Very nice. There you go. It is taller than the final form. So just have a grasp at that. That is absolutely awesome. That's the bottom of it. Side shots. And I think this guy is a nice size too. I can't wait to see more of this, against other figures, because it just feels like a nice chunky figure here. Now, what they showed here was prototypes. Do remember that if you did see the live stream, or if you're gonna watch the live stream, the prototypes don't usually have like the final joint system in place a lot of the times, depending, of course, on how far into production they are. This one seemed a little loose, couldn't hold his arms up very well. I'm sure that's going to be tightened, as we get closer. So, but, we shall pay attention to that. But it looks really nice. I like everything I see. Here's the top of his head. His back. Tail. So, yeah. Hidara, guys, looking excellent. I'm glad they showed this off a little more in full there, because it looks really, really cool. Now, a couple of shots of some figures on display, like updated, really high glossy pictures of the special color King Ghidorah 2019. This is not a figure I'm going to be getting, but it looks gorgeous. It does. I don't know. I say that and look at it, and it does look really nice. But, the first one was like one of my least favorite Monsterarts. So I don't know if I want to experience that again, but if I'm going to have one, maybe this is the one. I'm not 100% sure, but it looks really nice. Nice pick. And another shot of Godzilla Ultima and Jet Jaguar. Jet Jaguar comes out in April, I believe, and Godzilla Ultima is going to be dropping at the end of this coming week. So that's pretty cool. If you pre-ordered it from Japan, that would have been a Bandai Premium. But, expect to be getting that soon if you did order it there. If you ordered it in the US, it's going to be a few weeks to about a month behind. So, and then you got the holiday, so it gets a little tricky. Do be aware of that. Okay, moving away from SH Monsterarts, but sticking with the Godzilla franchise, this was, to me, bigger than official Final Goji. This is the Soul of Chogokin Kiryu, and I am super excited about this. I love Kiryu. I love Soul of Chogokin. I've been waiting for this line to take on the mechs from the Toho universe. And this is a great start. It's going to have light up eyes. There's going to be a ton of die cast in this, I'm sure. And here's pics from the live stream. Again, why I waited to do this, because Kiryu, another thing that could have been a breaking news, but I decided to wait. That could have been a breaking news and still had all this stuff, but I decided not to. It was so much going on with this show. And, all that breaking news happened on my Facebook page, by the way. So sign up for that. Really nice stuff here from the live stream. They gave us a lot of great angles. So I'm really digging this. It's going to be bigger than your SH Monsterarts, guys. Now, do keep that in mind. So this is not something you're going to easily be able to configure within that line, but probably with your deluxe Godzilla 89s, it might fit in well, depending on size. And it is being supervised by Shinji Nishikawa. You see some art here, and the digital model here. And just to show you against some other Soul of Chogokin stuff, it is like a mid-range. It's a little bit bigger than their new Shin Getter, which is this figure here. But it's not as big as some of their other figures coming out. So it might be, yeah, I'm gonna say probably with that G89 it might scale well. We'll see. We'll see as we get more specs on that. Okay, sticking with Soul of Chogokin, there is going to be a special color dynamic. Wow, I forgot that the word. Well, it's a Mazinger Z GX70 SP. This is the Dynamic Classics line. It's still a special color for Mazinger Z's 50th anniversary, which is amazing. That's super cool. As you saw before, Shin Getter is getting a brand new figure in the line. I think it looks very nice, very, very anime accurate. Loving how that looks. So Shin Getter is a good one. I always like Shin Getter. Mazen Kaiser, Mazen Kaiser is also getting an updated color version. This is for their GX75. This looks really nice too. I did review their, the original version of this, so this is not something I'm going to be getting. But look at that base. The original one did not have this base, and this is for the anniversary of Mazen Kaiser as well. And it looks gorgeous. They, what they did is added a lot of like gray. It's kind of more animation looking, which is cool. I do like it. And this base allows the Scrander to like pop out, which is awesome. That looks very, very cool. I do like it. I'm definitely not going to get it though, but I do like it. Really, really nice stuff. Then this is one that interests me. We're getting an X Kaiser. This is one of the Sunrise like Braves series of, I believe, yeah, Brave series of anime from the 90s. X Kaiser looks great. From Gao Gai Gar, we got Cho Rujin, which looks cool. I do have the Super Robot Chogokin, the SRC of this actual robot. So I think I'm good with that. It was always very basic to me. So I'm not 100% into that. Also from Gao Gaigar, we got Pliers, and we did see that earlier here with Gao Gaigar. It actually transforms into this contraption, which is kind of cool. Also from Gao Gaigar, but I don't have the pics here. Gao Figar was announced. So, do look. They didn't actually have the prototype of that, so I just didn't bother with the pics. All right, moving away from Soul of Chogokin, staying with Chogokin, DX Chogokin, and looking at some Macross now. This is the VF25, and this looks awesome. And the big news here is, and this is something I talked about in a Ultra Z news earlier this year, and they're going to be starting to do worldwide releases on these Macross fighters finally, and this is going to be one of those, and that's very, very exciting. So depending on price, this might be something I'm interested in because this is beautiful. Now, I don't know this one. I'm going to say that. I don't know this one, so it's iffy if I would get it, but it is gorgeous. There's no doubt about it. Here's the Gerwalk mode. Beautiful stuff. The plane is gorgeous, man. So very, very, very nice. And it's exciting that Macross is finally coming. It's been so hard to get any Macross from Bandai here in the States. And I'm so glad that whole issue has been worked out. Macross, Robotech, whole dilemma that's happened. They've all worked it out, and that is great. This is another one. This one for sure. I definitely want. This is the High Metal VFS1, and I love this one. I always love this one. I have the kit's concept version of this, though I don't have the extra armor bits, the fast pack of that. So I like that this has everything included. So this is something I definitely want, and I'm definitely looking forward to getting this. It looks great. The High Metal series is very, very cool. So yeah, definitely want this. It's a little bit smaller, and that's fine with me. Also in the High Metal, the VFS 0, right? uh, VFS, yeah, I think so. Looks very cool. I'm not as into this one as the other one. That just looks awesome. But yeah, very cool that they're gonna be coming here. There's also these guys. I wasn't exactly sure what these were. I missed them, but they're more SD versions. Now, other companies have done stuff like this, so it's kind of cool to see Bandai doing them. So there you go, some little versions of those. Now, Gundam is something I'm only going to be talking about this one piece. And this is a confirmation of something that popped up in the magazine scans last month. So, but this is to me the coolest thing that they showed and confirmed to me personally, because I don't really collect the higher end Gundam stuff. So it's not really for me, but I definitely wanted to show this. This is the Gundam Wing from the Gundam Fixed Figuration Metal Composite line. So this is Wing Gundam, and this is the EW Early Color version, and it's an exclusive apparently. Though it has been popped up already on BBTS. It looks awesome, really, really nice. So worth showing. There was a lot of Gundam. But not from the line that I've been collecting, Gundam Universe, which is very surprising. So, little concerned that that line might be on the way out. Maybe it didn't do so well. I'm not so sure. But I have seen, whenever I've done Gundam reviews, some of the more hardcore Gundam fans, have like poo-pooed on the line a little bit. I love Gundam Universe. I hope it continues, and maybe they just didn't have anything new ready for this. I don't know. I have no idea. But this looks beautiful. It's just very expensive. So yeah. So metal build Evangelion. Eva 00, the prototype, is coming. This looks incredible. Now, I didn't get the 02 metal build, but I did get the 01, which is gorgeous. This one looks tremendous to me. And it is a weapons pack coming out as well. Here is a lot of the weapons, which is insane. Here's some of weapons from this one that you could use on 01 and 02, but that looks really good. There is a Robot Spirits 06 unit coming, and that looks really cool. This was the only image like that was around. And for anybody that's into the NX Edge stuff, we're getting the F type armors for 01, 02, and 00. That looks really cool. I might be interested in the 01 of that. That looks really nice. And there's going to be an 00 in the Dynax. They went all in on 00. I won't be getting that. The only one I got is the 01. I think I'm okay on the Dyna Actions. But also from Dyna Action coming is Ultraman 0. That's pretty awesome. I just don't know if I'm getting more Dyna Actions right now. I skipped out on the Shin. Shin Ultraman. I skipped out on the Eva 02. So probably skipping out on this one as well. But we shall see. Maybe they'll do something I am interested down the line. I'm glad to see, that both Ultraman and Eva's coming out in that line, and that line is continuing. So, because you never know, guys. You never know what you'll see in this line. Maybe we'll get a Kiryu in this line as well. You don't know that, right? Okay, so that actually, segued into the Ultraman stuff, obviously. And we got some other things to talk about before we get to Figuarts, and we're gonna close the show with a bunch of various Figuarts besides Ultraman. First up, this is that premium statue line of Tiga Looks pretty cool. Very expensive, these things. But this one, this is a Figuarts Zero of Tiga, and I think this actually looks better than that one. That looks really, really nice, and I might be interested in that. That looks fantastic, guys. Really like how that looks. This was a surprise to me. Figuarts minis. You're gonna get some Trigger with his human form and the Trigger form, and Ultraman Z with his human form Haruki. And they look very cute. Definitely in on these two. I like this idea. I hope they're a set. I hope they're a set. Fingers crossed that they're a set. That would be much easier, I think, to do. These are cheap, guys. Figuarts minis are pretty cheap. So if you like these, think they're cute, I think they'd be fun for the collection. What might not be fun for the collection for some of you is the Ultraman Tiga Power type, because it is same as multi-type, which I just reviewed last night. It is in the Shinkeiko Seiho, I know I said that wrong, line. And, we don't know what might happen with it. Like, if you've watched my review, my Tiga, as far as any cracking goes, is okay. And I want to stress that that this figure came out in July, and it is the end of November now, and I haven't had any cracking in it. So that bodes well for not everyone, is having the same problem. So I might have problems in the future. I don't know. But for now, that's a good amount of time already. So, but anywho, power type coming in the same line. And what is this? That's right. Kiryu is coming as well in the line. So do be on the lookout for that. I have a feeling it might be a web shop exclusive, but I don't know for sure. But do stay tuned for that. Ultraman Trigger is going to have a Sky type released, as well as a Trigger Dark. Definitely want Trigger Dark. I'm not going to get Sky type, Power type, from this line. I just not caring for Trigger that much overall. But Dark is a beautiful design. I already got the Ultra action figure. I definitely want the Figuarts if I could get it. Grigio was still on display. Still not 100% sure when that's going to come out. Wyndham from Ultraman Z is coming as well, and that is awesome. That was big news for me personally. Though Sevenger was not good. Sevenger was not a good Figuarts. But hoping for better from Wyndham. That would be welcome to have. Ultraman Zero in his training armor, the Traker armor, I believe it's called, is coming as well. I have a feeling that's going to be a web shop exclusive. And then one that's going to be general release is Ultraman Reboot. That's right, from all the Ultra Galaxy YouTube videos. This is coming, and this is exciting, guys. Really love this design. It has like a good classic Ultraman feel, but then a little bit some updates to him that I really, really enjoy. I love his weapons. So glad to see Reboot come in. I think it looks awesome. And there you go. There is him with Ultraman Zero. Very, very... Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Very nice. Very, very nice. Leaving Ultraman, sticking with some Toku. Super Sentai is coming back to Figuarts. I'm very happy about this. And I'm very, very happy that they're leading things off with Zen Kaiser from Zen Kaiger. And because I love this design. I think it's a fantastic design. Looks so cool. And definitely in on that. Definitely. Gotta have it. And he's gonna apparently come with a Gertlinger, like a giant size Gertlinger, his gun, which is very, very cool. I don't know if that's going to be an exclusive, with that, or if there's gonna be 2 versions, stay tuned for that. Like, I'll have that news as it happens. But very, very awesome. Or if it happened already, let me know down below, because that would be good too. I just didn't see it. But that looks fantastic. The figure itself looks great. Love it, love it. And they also showed Gokai Red amongst some of the older Figuarts, Red Rangers. So Gokai Red's another one that I really like. I didn't collect the older Figuarts Sentai figures, but there's a time to start. This is a good time to start, because these two are two of my favorite Red Rangers. So very, very happy to see that. Okay, so this is not a figure art yet. This is Kamen Rider Black Sun, which is like a reboot series of Kamen Rider Black, coming next year. And they finally, and Toei show, in conjunction with this event, showed off the design finally of Kamen Rider Black Sun, and looks really, really nice. Way to go. Very, very, very cool looking. And at the show, we had the Figuarts debut. Here it is. Somebody lightened that up, and look at that design. Now, there's no color here, obviously, but that is a gorgeous design. And Kamen Rider is one of those things, guys, I won't be talking about here, because I don't collect the line in full. I get, a Kamen Rider every so often, because I just love the designs every once in a while. And this is one of those. This looks so awesome, in my opinion. Love it. This image is dark, but this image is lighter. Very, very nice. But this is the one to look at. This is gorgeous. That's a very nice image. So a lot of Kamen Rider news. We could talk about Kamen Rider like as its own thing, honestly, because there was so much Kamen Rider at the show. But, we're going to leave it there. And we're going to move on to a special color premium version of Dukemon from Digimon. That looks very nice. He has a cloth cape like the more recent ones do. So cool to see Dukemon in that line. Tiger and Bunny 2 is coming, and there's Figuarts coming of those two. I actually have the original Tiger and Bunny Figuarts, which is pretty cool. I like these designs. I think they're very awesome. I also used to have their bikes, but I actually sold those. And then I believe this is the last thing we're going to talk about. We got some more Figuarts tech on Avengers. We got Black Panther, Wolverine, Spider-Man, Captain Marvel, and Captain America. Now, I think these are all cool. I love Captain America. For some reason, Captain America translates really cool into these like armored bits. I do have one to look at, the Sentinel armored fighting armor version that I still have to review here on the channel. But this looks really great. I gotta say, though, I think none of these look as cool as the forthcoming Iron Man. That looks amazing. That comes out next month. So we'll see how the reviews are of those. But out of any of these, I would probably get this Captain America, because I just like this idea of like these various armored Avengers, but mostly Captain America. I just love Cap, and I love the colors, obviously. USA, USA. But it's not that. It's just that I just, I love Captain America. I love the character, and I think it's just translating very well into these. And there you go, guys. That's it. That is my coverage of the Tamashii Nations 2021 show. There was a lot, like I said, there's a lot that I didn't cover. Apologies, I didn't talk about any of the other Figuarts, Marvel, Star Wars, because I'm not getting any of those. Dragon Ball Z, I've pretty much, like, I never collected the line in full. I got a few pieces here and there, and I've kind of stopped doing that. So there's a lot, and there's other things that I just don't know about. Those are the ones I do know about that, like, I just didn't cover much. Again, there was a ton of Kamen Rider news. Do check out the Bandai Spirits YouTube for all of that stuff. They, went over everything in full that they announced, which is not that they announced, but a lot of the stuff in full, which is very cool. And there you go, guys. That's it. Hope you dug this nice, chunky Ultra Z News Tamashii report. Yes, there was other news during the week. I'll probably have to film another Ultra Z news in the coming days for that stuff. But for now, thanks for watching. Till next time, peace out, peeps.